Hey everyone! Welcome to tonight's Big Brother Canada 10 chat.
Oh, hi!
It's triple eviction night.
And it's episode 2-3.
Yes.
So last time, Betty won the veto.
She said, I'm not going home, Marty!
Marty Fournette! And Gino drew the red gummy bear.
Oh my god!
Is that like a green M&M?
I don't know, but wow, I still cannot believe the gummy bear situation.
But it's a triple eviction!
Yay!
Tonight.
Okay.
So we left just short of the POV ceremony last time.
Last night's episode ended with Kevin being all like, ha 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 ha, I'm definitely voting out Gino if he goes up. Alright, well it's time for the POV ceremony.
And Betty uses it on herself.
Duh.
She gives a little diss to Marty, you know. You're not taking me out, Marty!
I mean, he's put her up 3 times now. I think she deserves to be pissed here.
So what does Martin Fournette do? He puts up Gino.
Ah!
Gino, the love of his life, of his big brother life.
Oh my god.
He wanted to go to the end with Gino.
Yeah, so Marty's,
Oh my god!
Marty's under the impression that this alliance of 5 is actually going to stick together and vote to keep Gino this week.
You know what I got to
Are
say?
you kidding me?
Medalo.
I don't speak French, but like...
That means shit everywhere.
Yeah, you could say that.
Alright, so...
Gino is not happy about this. Neither is JC Lynn. They're just like, what? I can't believe this.
Incroyable.
I mean, to be fair, Marty gave Gino the chance to sit out, and he was like, no, put a gummy in for me.
He thought he was real smart, putting, you know, going with the crowd.
Yeah.
But dumb. Alright, so this is crazy. Him deciding to go all in with the gummies
Yeah.
is like not using a veto or something. I would liken that to like a really bad
I mean, you're
move.
giving up the power that you have, you know? You
Yeah.
have the power to make a move and put somebody on the block.
Well, Gino doesn't like the system that Marty used. He doesn't agree with the gummy bear situation.
Yeah, JC Lynn was also saying this is a very cowardly move by Marty because he didn't want to have to show his cards and choose himself who was going to be going up on the block. And yeah, that's definitely part of it. Marty is claiming that he was trying to like fix up some of the cracks in their group, but it's also like Marty did not want to show his cards.
No. Okay, so
Kevin, Helena, and Josh are ecstatic. They're over the moon.
well, Gino and JC Lynn are like, duh.
Yeah, but Kevin, Helena, and Josh are like, this is a miracle.
Yeah.
Like, Josh gets to stay this week. We get to take out who we wanted to take out. This is everything. And Josh is all, I guess I'm going to kick up my feet this week and relax.
Nice.
He doesn't really have to work too hard being up on the block against Gino.
Well, Kevin talks to Marty.
Yeah.
And Marty's like,
You're gonna follow through, right?
You're not going to flip. You're not going to flip, right? And Kevin's like,
No,
we're
with the
good.
group, of
We're
course.
good. And Marty says, don't let Gino see you talking to the other guys because he's going to get nervous and
Start questioning.
I forbid you to talk to anyone.
Yeah, he basically said that Kevin's not allowed to talk to Josh, Betty, or Summer this week, which is absolutely insane. Are you kidding me? I would flip for that alone.
Yeah, and JC Lynn was worried about Marty's stupid rules, which would cause people to flip, which would get rid of
Well,
the
we'll
love
get
of,
there.
the love of her life.
We'll
Gino.
get there. But Kevin is just having a blast.
He's
playing
ecstatic.
the game. He's out.
He's
in
a
the
winter
snow.
baby.
I love his songs
Baby,
that he's come up with this
winter
season.
baby in the winter.
Yes.
It was snowing out, and he only had on a thin diaper.
Or
Swimsuit.
shorts. All right.
JC Lynn and Helena are
Okay.
having a chat.
So, I'm going to say, after the POV ceremony, JC Lynn, Gino, and Marty were, like, really in the dark for a while that there could even be a potential flip brewing.
Right.
But then, things got weird. JC Lynn was talking to Helena in the storage room, and JC Lynn's like, oh, I hope that, like, what Marty's doing is not...
Gonna make you want to flip.
Yeah,
he's
just
kind of a
the way
dick.
he's acting. And JC Lynn starts to notice the vibe is off with Helena.
Yeah.
Something is not right.
Helena isn't that good at lying.
No.
I feel like.
Definitely not in this conversation.
There's a lot of tells on her face there, you know,
Yeah. Well, JC Lynn was all like, if you guys flip, I'm going to freak the freak out. Like, earlier, during the gummy bear thing,
she was going to punch somebody in the face,
saying she was
right?
going to punch somebody in the face.
Oh.
But, she's asking Helena, like, are you going to flip? Like, I hope you have the respect to tell me and Gino if you're going to flip.
I'm not going to flip.
Yeah, Helena was like, as of right now.
What?
And then Helena was like, if Kevin flips, I'm going to have to flip because I don't want to be on the wrong side of the
Kevin's going to flip?
So JC Lynn's like, I feel like you know something and you're not telling me.
Well, JC Lynn knows that something is up.
Yeah, she's pissed.
And she goes
she tells Gino about it.
Mm-hmm.
Gino's got to ramp up that campaigning.
Oh, I guess I might have to put some work in campaigning.
I'm sorry, but Gino's like always doing the least.
Yeah, he really is.
You know how people are doing the most? He's usually doing the least.
I guess he's used to just sitting around in a tattoo chair getting inked up.
I think he's just like living in that pretty bubble. I don't know, but
I don't know.
Yeah. So Gino and JC Lynn are talking to Kevin and Helena, trying to convince them not to flip. Gino's presenting his
think about your game.
His 4 points
I'm
or whatever.
the best for your game.
Yeah,
is he though?
But the other thing, Gino, a huge part of his campaign this week was just threatening Kevin and Helena and saying like, if you flip, everyone, including Marty and JC Lynn, are going to be against you.
When he got to the jury house, do you think he said, "You're not that pretty anyway"?
About who?
Kevin.
No.
All right, so
what? All right.
It's time for the jury house.
I couldn't even believe they had time for this tonight.
They snuck it in there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you got your classic Herman playing foosball alone.
You gotta have the montage of the first juror alone.
Playing that tetherball alone.
Mm-hmm.
Dancing around, doing his risky business. And Moose arrives.
So obviously they were happy to see each other because they're very good friends.
He said, finally, I get to see you all alone to myself.
But Herman was also disappointed that Moose is now out of the game. He was really hoping it was going to be Marty.
Yeah, we all were.
Mm.
So
so they're watching what was going down with the secret POV.
The hell was Moose saying? Did he hit his head on the way to the jury house?
Well, why?
Because he was saying that he thought Marty should win.
Oh, I thought you meant saying that Marty had the secret veto. Because that is something that a lot of people were thinking. But yeah,
I can see
whatever.
That's a mistake. But why would you think that Marty's going to win? Or should win?
Moose.
Or you'd want to see him win?
Moose. He needs some time to reflect on what's been going down.
I think so.
All right. Well, anyway.
It's time for the Arissa check-in.
Okay.
That's enough, jury house.
We're getting right into it.
You've seen enough. Start begging.
Mm-hmm.
So Josh said, I'm not begging.
Josh actually crafted this speech with Summer, which is going to come back later. But he had a little fun with it. It wasn't really anything serious because he knows he's not going. Mm-hmm. And then Gino is all like, keep me if I'm good for your game. Okay.
I kind of feel like he knew in a way in his heart that he might be going because he wasn't wearing competition wear.
I thought he was.
So he didn't have shorts on.
But he was wearing pants.
Okay.
I thought anyway. I don't know.
All right.
I think he thought there was a possibility of a flip, but I feel like he was pretty confident that he was staying.
All right. Well, after the vote, which Summer used her gummy bear to vote and ate it.
Classic.
4-1. Guess who the one was, JC Lynn? Gino is evicted. And Marty and JC Lynn are like...
Marty looked like he just saw a ghost. And JC Lynn was like...
Yeah. Close the mouth.
Yeah, they definitely kept it a blindside. That was something. Woo! Okay.
So Gino tells JC Lynn to stay away from the 3-headed dragon, which he believes is Josh, Summer, and Betty.
No.
Yeah.
He was referring to Kevin, Helena, and Marty.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That is something that he was campaigning because he's like, oh, Herman was right. Like, Marty, Kevin, and Helena, gotta watch out for them. And now that he's leaving, he thinks that Marty, like, had something to do with it and, like, knew that Gino was gonna be going. But, yeah.
No, Marty's just a dum-dum. All right, so Arissa talks to Gino, and he's not happy. He needs a minute. He said, I've been through a lot, you know? Have you seen the show? And she said, "What's up with the gummies?"
Yeah, like, why did you not try to stay off the block even after the gummy draw? Like, you could have talked to Marty about it. And he was just like, no, I wanted to show the group that I trusted them. Again, doing the least.
How soon after...
There was time in between the gummy draw and...
Because they made it seem like there wasn't.
There was time.
It made it seem like they were going from the room to the ceremony.
There was plenty of time that he could have talked to Marty and tried to change things.
Yeah, why didn't you try and get out of it? Because I'm doing the least?
Yeah.
All right, so it's time for the goodbyes. And Kevin's was nice.
Kevin's was
like,
good.
Sorry, you're a good guy, but I had to do it.
I mean, how could you not?
Yeah, had to take a shot.
But Kevin also said, sorry about the blind side, but I needed to create chaos for my game.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's valid.
Yeah, I think so.
You can't argue with that. Freaking Marty, still in the diaper dark, though. He's just like, oh, I'm so disappointed. I really had your back. By putting you on the block.
Yeah, right. I was really surprised that Marty didn't have some sort of disclaimer in his goodbye message. Like, if you're seeing this, like, something really went wrong.
Yeah.
But the way that he didn't say that was, like, really sus. And, like, we know that he was shocked and he was surprised by this. But
yeah, but what would Gino think?
Yeah, as Gino watching this, I'd be like, okay.
And JC Lynn is like, you're everything to me. Will they be together after the show? Yes or no?
No offense to them, but I don't really see it lasting very long. You never know, though.
Less than a year? They've already got 2 kids. Come on.
What?
Nothing.
What are you talking about?
No, I mean, I think they'll probably be together after the show.
We'll see. All right. So then, Arissa lets the house guests know.
Get your asses to the living room.
It's a triple eviction, baby, baby, baby.
Whoa!
Woo!
Go to the backyard because we're ready to play in the new HOH competition, except for Marty.
Yeah, he's the outgoing HOH, so he can't compete.
So it's the challenge time machine. You have to answer A or B to 7 questions.
Right.
And the most amount of points after 7 questions is the new hoe.
Okay.
All right, so Josh and JC Lynn were tied for most...
For the whole entire thing.
Except the last question.
Yeah. Whoa, it was intense. It was super intense. And then JC Lynn got the last one wrong. Josh got it right. Oh my God, Josh finally won a competition.
Hello, that was you peaking at the right time.
This was clutch, but also like, oh, this is like not great for Josh because he's gonna have to show some cards here.
He's been playing both sides.
It wouldn't be a big deal if it was a regular eviction and you just had to put 2 people up.
But he had to put up 3.
Because it was 3, this got really messy.
Well, he had a little disclaimer and said that this was strategic.
Yeah. So Arissa was like, all right, I need 3 names. Let's go.
Marty.
Obviously, he puts up Marty. He puts up JC Lynn.
But then who to put up
as
the pawn?
I had a feeling it was going to be Summer. Because all this week...
I thought it was going to be Helena.
All this week, Helena and Kevin were really nervous that Josh could potentially flip on them and work with Betty and Summer. So they were telling Josh, look... When the time comes, like, you gotta be ready to put Summer and Betty up on the block. And Josh was like, I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm with you guys. 100%. I will do it when I have to. Mm-hmm. So they were really hammering that home. And here it is. And Josh does put Summer up on the block. So, going into that commercial break, oh my God. First, Betty did not seem that upset.
No.
That Summer was up. She was like, oh my God, you're HOH.
And she went,
this is amazing. And she was all, I love Betty's laugh so much.
And Summer comes busting into the Expedia room.
Pissed.
Yelling, guns ablaze, and straight to hell.
I mean, I don't blame her for being upset here at all.
She said, you lied to me.
The way that Josh has
told me I wasn't going up.
Yeah, the way that Josh has been playing this game, this is bound to happen.
This was sloppy, though.
He has just been playing the middle this entire time. And she was like, you told me in your campaign that you would not put me up on the block. And that's true. I remember she asked him, would you put me up? And he was like, no. Ugh. So she's really, really pissed.
She's pissed. But get pissed. It's time for the POV comp.
Okay.
It is a complete the clock. They're standing on a tilt table with a clock face on it. Mm-hmm. And... there's 12 divots, and some of them are filled already with little balls.
Yeah.
So what did they have to do? Like 3 or 4?
I think it was more than that.
I thought it was only like
they had
3
a few
or 4.
that they had to land their balls in.
You put it down the little tube in the middle. You put it down the urethra in the middle.
Let's not.
And it comes out, and you have to,
yeah, get
it in there. So Marty was not doing so hot, so I felt pretty good. But JC Lynn, she won.
Oh my goodness.
And I was like, uh-oh.
Okay, so
now what's going to happen?
True story here. We were avoiding spoilers all day today because we wanted to just watch the episode and enjoy. Mm-hmm. So then by accident, just out of like, not instinct, but like out of habit, I opened my Twitter like during the episode, but before this, and I saw Hamza's tweet that Marty and JC Lynn were evicted behind Gino, and I was like, oh my god. But then when this happened, I was like, wait a second.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Did she not use the veto?
So apparently, like, Hamza lied on purpose.
Or somebody gave him the wrong info.
The way that he was talking after, it seemed like he did it on purpose, which is, like, not really something you should do when you want people to think that you're a credible source. So,
yeah. Just
word to the wise.
Don't trust
Maybe
spoilers.
don't trust those spoilers from Hamza in the future. All right. So anyway, JC Lynn won the power veto. Good for her. I gotta say, like, this was a tense situation for her. It was
a do or die.
Yeah, I mean, she just lost Gino with a blind side, and now she's up on the block, and she won. That was clutch.
Good for her.
So now
she uses it, obviously.
Josh is gonna have to make another difficult decision
here. Not that much of a dum-dum. And, well, now that her screw is gone, I mean... She's got to start making some moves here. Yeah. So she uses it on herself, and Josh has to decide, will he be putting up Betty, Kevin, or Helena? Well, I know it wasn't going to be Kevin, because he's in love with Kevin.
Yeah, I thought maybe there was a chance that he would put up Helena.
I thought maybe that he was going to put up Helena, and he didn't.
But, oh my god!
I can't believe he put up Betty, and neither could Betty.
That was brutal. Absolutely brutal. I mean, Josh showed his ass tonight. Like, he is fully 100% with the crash test dummies. He is with Kevin and Helena. This is freaking wild. I mean, Betty and Josh have been so close. Betty actually asked Josh to be in her wedding one day.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness. So, Betty is very upset. Betty and Summer are both so confused. I think a lot of people were confused.
I thought it was going to be Helena. So, Marty says, think about it. I got you back. Vote the right way. Keep me. Blah, blah, blah.
Marty,
come on, Marty.
Get out of here.
Stick a fork in your ass. You're done.
Yeah, Summer actually repeated part of the speech that she came up with for Josh. And she changed the ending a little bit and was like, do whatever. I don't give a damn. Whatever.
And Betty was like,
I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah. Hi, family. Whatever.
Yeah.
So then you have to vote to save. Arissa had to go over it a few times because we don't need no topazes. So it was a unanimous vote to save Betty.
I had a feeling Betty would be the one to stay out of those three.
And
that means that Marty and Summer are off to the jury house with Gino.
Somebody must have taken a pin and deflated Marty because he went from hero down to zero.
He's just like...
You could have pushed him over like this.
He did really seem calm when he was leaving. Summer
I think he was just sad. Like, I think he just wanted to go in the van and cry.
I guess. Summer, she was upset. Yeah. And I can't blame her. I mean, Summer and Betty thought that they were riding with Josh. And then he wins HOH and puts both of them up on the block. Oh, my God.
Okay, so Summer comes out and is like, this is not the last time you're going to see me on TV. I'm sorry. I just can't with Summer sometimes. She's just...
I'd like to see her come back for an all-star season. But... if and when she comes back, I hope that she has more knowledge about the game. Because, I mean, she came on the show to get back at a coworker.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But I think she could be a really good player. I mean, she had a great social game. If she does come back, I'd love to see her, like, win some more comps and make some moves.
She said she wouldn't vote for Josh. She's not giving her jury vote to Josh.
She's pissed.
And Marty, he just said, Arissa, it's been a very long day. Kevin!
Yeah, he is just shocked that Kevin
flipped.
voted to evict Gino.
Who flipped?
Hello, have you been watching the season? Come on.
Who flipped?
Yeah, Bessie.
Everyone. Except for JC Lynn. All right, so that's where we're at.
This is just wild. Oh my god. But Josh, he's choosing the crash test dummies who would not take him to the final two over Betty and Summer, who were like so loyal to him. Dang. I'm not super surprised that he chose them over Betty and Summer. I just didn't know if Josh was actually going to put Betty up tonight.
He's dancing with the devil.
This is wild.
Dancing with the devil, and Kevin is the devil.
I'm not hating. I've been seeing a lot of hate on Twitter and stuff. For the crash test dummies, but I've been enjoying their gameplay a lot.
I have no hate for them. I have no hate for anybody on the show, really. No,
I've been really impressed by Kevin and Helena. Mm-hmm. So
they've kept it really on the DL.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about now, but they survived this triple. Been exposed, it's wild.
But I mean, we're almost to the end. So yeah, you're gonna have to show your ass sometime.
Yeah.
All right, we have to stop our dog from chewing that lick mat because they're quite expensive.
We gotta go. Thank you all so much for watching. Let us know your thoughts in the comments on this episode. I'm not sure if they're doing the next HOH competition tonight or tomorrow, so when we find out who won, I will post that in the info for today's spoiler, and then we'll be back to talk about it tomorrow.
Oh, okay. All right. So I guess until then, much love.